She's the reason why they say the best thing comes in small packages. Even though she has a tendency to be more dramatic than most preteen actresses. You see, my little sister Tisa is a genius in her own right. But she was raised during the emo generation, so she cuts the inner agony to the surface, well, in the dark silence of the night. And I wish that I had the work that would just magically make everything alright, but I'm not actually a wizard. I just play one in D&D. So while her insecurities have her trapped and held hostage, I'm constantly searching for the words, or incantation if you will, that will constantly set her free. But so far it's just not in me. And I wish that I had the perfectly crafted mantra or the epically uplifting speech that would just solve all of our problems, but I am not Tony Robbins. And as you can see, I don't own a pair of hands that big. But I would use those huge mitts to crush and mold our problems into something more enjoyable if I did. Because, you know, I fucking love that kid. You see, my little sister Tisa is a problem to anyone who underestimates her. And if you really want to know the dark secret she keeps, you need a team of at least 60 private investigators. Like the way that the women of the world had for years convinced this beautiful little girl that she wasn't pretty or thin enough. To the point where she would look in the mirror and see the girl looking back at her and fucking hate her. Believe that no one would ever want to date her. And I just want to tell her, sweetheart, you were beautiful and brilliant like Jessie Sparrow, and someday you'll be saved by the bell and swept off into your college years by both Zach Morris and AC Slater. But slow down, you'll have time for that later. For now, how about you and I just toil in the sun? And since excessive of a problem, we'll split a ball of rum. Go out, terrorize the town, and go to that good old-fashioned make your mother shake her head in shame and sadness kind of fun. See, I had this little ritual where I see her on her birthdays, I count the scars along her arms. And in that moment, I stop and say a deep prayer for the ones that disappeared. And I also say a quick thanks for the fact that she's still here. See, all I wanted to do with this was tell my little sister how much I care about her and how much she means to me. But I'm not really sure if this will work. But let's see. Tisa, pay attention, you stupid little jerk. I love you like family. There's a part of my heart that will always bear your name. No matter what happens to anybody else than us, our relationship will always remain the same. And if I never get a chance to tell you this to your face, please know that this is true. I am now, always have been, and always will be extremely proud of you. Welcome home, you little jerk.